Hello, welcome back. Thank you for coming. This is Matt Redman,
Patricia Hammond.
and it's Living Room Requests.
This is the living room, and
These are the requests.
the audience members, make the requests.
You choose it.
And
All the
that's that.
stuff.
We
have no say.
Every single one of these
None.
comes to you, and today we're heading to the 40s and the 50s.
Melancholic.
And some reflective music.
Sassy.
I'm going to play on some instruments of the period.
We're going to start with something for Rog. It's called Serenade in Blue. It's from a movie called Orchestra Wives, 20th Century Fox, 1942.
Tell us about that at the end.
Yeah, sure. Oh, it's great to do that one. I've actually seen the movie. I bought this box set of it. It was all those I don't know how it ended up in that box. It was one of those budget ones where they kind of come out of copyright or whatever, but
Sure.
It starred the Glenn Miller Band in it. That's why it's famous. As a film, it's a piece of trash. It's trashy. It's very, in fact, it's joyously trashy. Orchestra Wives. So it's like footballers' wives kind of phenomenon. They're very pampered. They go from, they go and they stay in these amazing hotels, and they're always wearing
So
sort
it's
of
almost like
Marabou
one of those modern reality TV shows that they have now.
Yes, exactly.
From Hollywood.
And they're so horrible, and they're sniping at each other. And telling lies and being nasty. And they eventually, these wives break up the band. I think it's rather cruel because I think in real life, an orchestra wife, they were amazing. Like they'd undertake all sorts of
much
things.
more realistic. Hey, you know that song is from what, like
circumstances.
very early 40s or?
42.
That's from 42. The reason that I don't have a beard is because I'm in a movie which is from TV,
43.
which is from 1943, and this guitar's from 1944, and it's actually from Denmark, a very rare make called Barslev, but it's an acoustic archtop guitar. You can see it's quite big.
Meant
you
to
know,
be
it's
loud.
not 17
Meant to
inches
carry.
across here. So
In the 40s, not everybody was with a microphone. This is
yeah,
a
very
thing
few indeed with a
weren't
guitar amplifier.
reliable, yeah. So you had to be heard, both as a singer and a... Yeah,
Well, particularly a guitarist playing in a big band with a lot of marching band outdoor instruments with what was a parlour instrument not too many decades before that.
Yes, and singers too. I've spoken with very elderly singers who sang in the 40s, and they said, you had to have technique because you never knew whether you'd have a microphone or not.
The popular music progressed so quickly, and with all these loud instruments, music for dancing through the 20s
Look
into
what he's
the
brought out, something
big
else.
band and swing era, so people had to keep up. Right.
I can go normal because I'm usually on a couple of books so that our heads are the same
You
level.
can go there, that's fine.
There
you
we
just
go.
come into position. There we go.
Now,
Lovely.
this is for Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah.
Now, Sarah, it's quite something when you get a request from a colleague, because Sarah is a brilliant soprano, composer, arranger, all-round amazing person. She founded this incredible trio of a cappella female voices that only did a cappella modern music called Juice. And oh my goodness, this stuff's amazing. And she also has these amazing t-shirts of female composers. It's got their names. It starts with Sappho and it goes, and it's sort of just a list of names. It's a great t-shirt. I recommend it. I'll put a link to Sarah's t-shirts.
But if you want Patricia's t-shirt, which has archetypes of female artists, composers, then you can actually find that in the link. It's
That's
under
true,
merch.
but yes.
So what are we doing for
Anyway,
Sarah?
so Sarah has requested, Sarah's doing a PhD in composition actually. She has requested one mint julep from 1952, exactly 10 years later.
I thought I was going to request them with the word juice in.
Juice, or I thought it would be something modern. But Sarah is...
You all right with the size of that juxtaposition?
I think so.
Okay, good. We'll see. We'll find out.
We'll find out, won't we?
Sarah is... Sorry, I interrupted you.
Sarah, it's marvellous. Sarah's unexpected and joyous. So
well, we love that.
you.
That's in the spirit of living when we quit.
That's right.
This is a double bass, by the way, not a cello. Should anybody not be able to see it.
People do think that sometimes it's funny. Anyway, no, it's fine. It's all good. As I was walking, I met a woman and started talking. Went in a tavern to get a few nips, but all I had was a mint julep. One mint julep was the cause of it all. I don't remember just how it started, but all I know is we should have parted. I stole a kiss and then another. I didn't mean to take it farther. One mint julep was the cause of it all. The lights were burning low there in the tavern when through the swinging door I popped her father. He said, I saw you when you kissed my daughter. Got to wed her right now or face a slaughter. I didn't know just what I was doing. I had to marry or face its ruin. I'm in Julep. I'm in Julep. I'm in Julep. I'm in Julep. One in Julep was the cause of it all. I don't wanna bore you with my trouble, but from now on I'll be thinking double. I'll buy her roses or maybe tulips. I get too much trouble from buying julep. I'm in julep. I'm in julep. I'm in julep. I'm in julep. One mint julep was the cause of it all. Yeah, not my fault at all. It was entirely the drink. It had to be. Thank you, Sarah. That's a new one for my repertoire. In fact, all of these are.
It's so funny looking for the music because, of course, it was a huge hit for Ray Charles, but
goodness, it took ages to find this.
Instrumentally.
Yeah.
And that's like, a lot of people don't associate those Ray Charles with, instrumentals. But of course, a lot of Ray Charles' early hits, instrumental.
Yeah. It was in lots of Ray Charles anthologies. And of course, the Clovers. Yeah. Something about sort of, things that grow in the backyard.
I thought it'd be good as a sort of... Sorry, can't hear me just a minute.
Oh, he's arranging all his instruments. We used to, in the early ones of these, they were on this sort of big tree of instruments.
Yeah, but then we stopped doing a concert for it was an hour long. I was going to say that I thought it was quite nice as this little blues.
Yeah.
Like more of a blues thing. So that was that. Thank you, Sarah.
Yes, Sarah. Let's do it as a duet. That would be fun. Sarah's done amazing arrangements. Which one do you want?
Stu.
Oh, Stu, yes, of course. Sarah's done some amazing arranging of her own. She arranged A Cruel Mother for Juice, which remains probably my favorite folk song arrangement.
Oh, wow.
Ever. It's amazing.
Now you can jump back. Right. So if you're enjoying this kind of thing, I must stop rubbing my eye. It must look terrible. If you're enjoying this kind of...
terrible.
Oh, I'm not getting eye infection as well as that cyst. If people enjoy it, they can press thumbs up to like the video.
Yes,
they
please.
Can subscribe down in that corner.
It means so much. Because we're... as YouTube goes, this is micro. This is nano. This is a nano channel. Like, even people with 6 figures of viewing figures per... They still consider it, being a small YouTuber.
Definitely. This is not doing YouTube. This is just doing our concerts.
We're lucky we get 4 figures on our more popular ones. So, this is...
Oh, yeah.
Nano
By the way,
size.
she means views, not like pounds or dollars. Just views.
Oh, yeah, views.
So we're just using this as a platform for people who want to request to do so. People who don't want to request, they can watch. You can also just send sort of like tips basically on PayPal. We haven't mentioned this before, but others are doing it. You don't want to spend £33. You want to spend £5 or just £2, £2 or £10.
Have a cup of tea. Have a cup of tea on me.
You can also join Patricia's Patreon, which is linked in the description. So just have a look at the video description. You'll see. So don't feel like...
Do you think we should add a little tip thing for cup of tea?
We could on that page, but I'm saying it now for people. Like if they want, to basically help, but not make a full request, then anything's obviously appreciated.
I don't like to repeat an outfit. I haven't yet. How many of these episodes are we coming up to?
We're coming up to the 100th. Of our duet ones, we've done more, including the others.
I've not repeated an outfit yet. This is my wedding dress, by the way. First time I've worn it since my wedding in 2016 with Sweet Face upstairs. This is requested by Rog, so we've had 2 Rog requests in this. This is Lilac Wine. This is one of those things where, it's quite... Don't get too depressed. We should have a helpline down there, or, if you're experiencing any of these forms of depression. Anyway.
Yeah, well, look, this is one of those ones that's very intrinsic with the time and place that it was.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first one was 1942. Second one was 1952.
Yeah.
And this is skipping the 60s to 1972.
Is it actually? Literally. Yeah. Okay. Well, this harp's not from the 70s, but it's called a cross-strung harp, and it's after the Pleyel system, which was conceived in Belgium in the
I don't know whether
end of the
anybody's
19th
played
century.
the harp for this piece, but I think
Probably.
they should. It's very nice.
Right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. And you're going to just do some thing and then I come in? I can't remember what kind of intro.
No, I'm just going to play that, opening chord.
Okay. I lost myself on a cool, damp night. I gave myself in the misty light, was hypnotized by a strange delight under the lilac tree. I made wine from the lilac tree, lost my heart in its recipe. It made me see what I want to see and be what I want to be. But I think more than I ought to think. I do things I never should do. I drink much more than I ought to drink because it brings me back you. Lilac wine is sweet and heady, like my love. Oh, lilac wine, I feel unsteady, like my love. Listen to me, I cannot see clearly. Isn't that he coming to me nearly here? Lilac wine is sweet and heady. Where's my love? Lilac wine, I feel unsteady. Where's my love? Listen to me. Why is everything so easy? Isn't that he? Or am I going crazy? Lilac wine, I feel I'm ready for my love. Feel I'm ready for my Yeah, we don't condone the drinking of lilac wine. It doesn't sound like it does you
Doesn't
any
sound like it would be very
actual
healthy.
good. Like, maybe she thinks it is, but I don't think it'll end well somehow.
No, you should put in another disclaimer, another helpline.
The drinking of lilac wine can be harmful. While in short term,
you need to seek medical attention.
That's right. It's a permanent solution for a temporary problem. God. Thank you very much for all the requests.
Thank you so much.
And keeping them coming too, because we got some very interesting things coming up. Looking forward to.
That is very true to say. I mean, it's just like a wheel. It's a hamster wheel that we're in, which is a fantastic one that just keeps turning. And we've often said, there's so much variation, but
there is.
I think that's a testament to the number of different interests musically of people that can enjoy Patricia's voice and my music, which is not usually the case, is it? Because quite often people go, "Oh right, I am a country band."
That's it.
And only people who listen like blues, country, Americana, they wouldn't listen to classical probably from that same band.
No.
Would they?
No.
Or people who listen to people, singing a Mozart aria or Strauss opera or something like that, they probably wouldn't necessarily.
They wouldn't support their decision to start to do like
that one, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, not that.
No, I know. I used to work in the record shop, and I know what people would say. Yeah, like if somebody made a departure,
that some classical artists haven't done departure albums and projects between now.
I remember Michael Bolton, My Secret Passion. He did opera. Because he was dating, I think he was dating Renee Fleming at the time, and he went, I really like this. I really have a passion for this, and it. The best thing I can say about it was it had good liner notes. It's really good booklet notes in that, but that's a very obscure reference. Anyway, hello everybody who's still watching. Good to see you.
You can share these concerts with a friend or a family member, and say, God, imagine that, lol. Click on that, you could say that if you wanted.
Lol.
We don't really care because it'll make me more views, and the more people that share, the more people be suggested. But you could also, what else could they do? They could like it and say, I've already done that one. I'm running out of options.
You don't need to ask people to do anything. The fact that they're listening now is enough.
If you stay on the concert for this long and YouTube suggests a video up there, then you can click that. It'll suggest even more. Right, I've said all I need.
Have a cup of tea and have a nice break now.
See you later, and I'll whisk you away into dreamland.